Hmm. All right, welcome to Chakra Friday. Yes, so we are on our sixth chakra today, working our way up to the main seven. So, sixth is that space right between our eyebrows. And it's really not on our eyebrows, but it's basically straight back from our eyebrows. Yeah. So, if you go straight back between your eyes, you'll get to this. It's called what is it called? A pineal gland that sits in the middle of where both of our sides, our right and left brain meet, straight back. And it's basically a gland that secretes melatonin, which helps our circadian rhythms, which is all out of whack, especially with the invention of light and our sleep patterns, right? And it's also ground central for our hormonal balance, part of our hormonal balance. So really important to get it stabilized. Yeah, and again, chakras can be either overactive or they can be shut down and underactive, neither of which serve us very well. So we're going to work on this spot here just to get, and basically, metaphysically, what it does when that chakra is in balance is it helps us to, basically, it's called the Ajna chakra in Sanskrit. And ajna means just to perceive. That's what it means in Sanskrit, to perceive. So to perceive basically reality, right? Our intuition, what's real, our decision making, our non-excessive decision making, basically seeing the whole picture as reality, right? The real, and that can help just to balance our whole mind and body. Yeah, so it's a really incredibly important um, space in our body to just get in balance. So we're going to begin today with a really beautiful mudra for this chakra. So we're going to just bring your hands into a light fist, and you're going to bring your knuckles together. Yeah, just like that. Good. And then our thumbs are just going to be pointed up like that. And then we're going to take our pointer fingers and make a little steeple. We do that in Kali Mudra, right? And tuck your thumbs just underneath those pointer fingers. It looks so pretty. It looks like a little mountain or a couple sitting underneath a little huppa or anyway, it's just like a beautiful thing, a little church steeple maybe. Good. And then rest your hands just like that on your heart. So basically, this is for one pointed thinking, right? Just focusing, pointed thinking, and uplifting as well. Good. So we're going to just take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just allow your eyes to close and start to come into this space for this hour, just to take care of that. Our bodies and our minds. Yeah, to just get balanced. Good. Each day is different, and just noticing that when you get up, what's going on with you today. So just notice how you are feeling today. Yeah, good. And then take a nice big breath in, feel your heart rise, maybe the belly puff up slightly, and just let it go through the mouth. Ah, yeah. Another big breath in. And let it go. Just feeling that as you close your eyes are closed. That helps you just to begin to relax. Yes, and get to that more one-pointed thinking instead of letting our mind wander around like crazy bats in a cave. Right. All right. Now we're going to start practice today with this primordial sound of Om. It's a combination of Ah, and right? And just however it comes out. So we're going to just do 3 collective Oms today to get that prana energy moving, get that space between our eyes ignited. So take a nice big deep breath in, let it go. This is just a cleansing breath. And now take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, exhale the sound. Relax, So you'll feel that vibration starting at your lower body and moving up through the top of your head. Yeah. Let's do that 2 more times. So take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, and last one here. Take a nice big breath in. And then simply relax your hands down onto your lap. And one more breath. So just take a couple nice cleansing breaths. Notice that the vibration, maybe you are a little bit more alert, a little more awake. Your body feels a little bit more alert and awake. Yeah, just that vibration, getting connected with the universal energy. And now we're just going to do a few rounds, especially for this 6th chakra, of alternate nostril breath. So keeping your eyes closed, taking your right hand, your peace fingers, your pointer finger, your second finger, and just lay the pads of those fingers right between your eyebrows. And if you have glasses like I do, you may have to just work around them, or you can slip them off and bring them onto your lap. Yeah. Right thumb is on the right side of your nose, other 2 fingers just resting on the left side, not touching our nostrils here. We're going to take a nice long breath in through both sides of your nose. And through your nose, slowly exhale the breath out. Let's do that one more time through both nostrils. Inhaling slowly through both nostrils. Exhaling slowly through both nostrils. Now we're going to touch the right side of our nose and slowly inhale through the left nostril only. Close the left and slowly exhale out the right side. And then you'll inhale through the right side. Close it off, exhale the left. Continue at your own pace. Inhaling through the one side. Gently closing it off. You don't have to press hard, and exhaling through the other. Just do 3 or 4 more rounds slowly, fully. Take the effort out of the breath. Make it nice and relaxed and smooth and even. Balancing that left-right brain on either side of that pineal gland. Always looking for balance, right? That's where we feel at home, is when we're in balance. And breath is slow. Each time, maybe you go a little slower, a little deeper. Try to relax that right arm, even though it's up on your face. Relax the arm and the shoulder. Take all the effort out of the breath. Just make it nice and comfortable. Good. And then just complete your round. And just the next time, there's no hurry, but just the next time that you breathe out your left nostril, then go ahead and relax and release the hand off of your face and just rest it onto your lap. Palms either down or up, and we'll wait for everybody to be done. Good. Yes, just balancing this third eye. Yeah, helps with blood pressure. Yes, anxiety, migraine headaches even. So powerful for helping. Good. All right. And then flipping your hands down on your lap, we're just going to do a couple neck rotations with your eyes closed if that serves you, if you feel comfortable. So take a breath in and just elongate the spine. Just get a nice erect spine, but not overly. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Feel your shoulders just gently stretch back, and then slowly roll the head in one direction, whatever feels organic to you today. Just nice and slow and meaningful. Yeah. Noticing your neck today. Following the breath as you inhale up and back. And as you exhale to the other side and forward. Good. And one more. Next time you come, or whenever it feels organic, next time you come forward, reverse and go the opposite direction. Inhaling up, excuse me, exhaling down. And continue at your own pace. Again, slower is always better, unless you are actually running from a tiger, which I'm assuming many of us don't have that opportunity. Good. Next time your chin comes forward, pause and slowly lift your head back up. And now, if you wish, you can just slowly slit your eyes open, looking through your eyelashes, and then slowly open them up a little more and a little more. Good. Ooh, that alternate nostril breath. I hope many of you are practicing that on a regular basis. It's so powerful for that balance that we're looking for. All right, arms down alongside our body. Going to inhale, press into your feet as you lift your shoulders up to your ears. Ooh, get a nice stretch in your spine. Exhale, relax it out. Good. Now we're going to start to fly a little bit with our arms. So we're going to inhale and just bring your arms up nice and relaxed, and exhale down. So we're just going to slowly move our shoulders. Inhale, maybe a little bit further up. Good. And exhale down. Good. A little bit higher. Inhale up maybe. Exhale down. So just take this wherever it's comfortable. And this time, take it to your full capacity. So inhale, arms all the way up. Good. And exhale down. And this time, as we inhale our arms all the way up, breathing in, maybe even look up to the ceiling. And exhale, lower the head back and float the arms down. Good. And then inhale one more time up. And this time, we're going to keep our arms up, putting our palms facing each other. And then exhale, turn your right palm out and slowly drop your right arm down. Just your right arm. Good. And now we're going to alternate arms. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale, left arm down. Good. And now inhale, left arm up. And this time we can catch the gaze of the right arm as you turn your head and watch your right arm float down. Good. Again, it's all about this drishti gaze, this spot, this one pointed, and as the arm comes up, turn and drop the left arm. You can watch that left arm float down and up. Good. Arms again can be in cactus. Once up, this time look forward. We're going to drop the right arm down again. And this time we're going to grab onto the side of our chair. We're going to inhale and get as tall as we can in this left arm. And on an exhale breath, just stretch up and over. Just make this feel nice on the body. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale it out. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale, float the left arm down. Good. Grab onto the chair. Inhale, reach that right arm up as tall as you can, pressing into your feet. Exhale, relax, and just stretch long, lean over. Just stretching out our beautiful spines here. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale it out. Inhale, slowly float that left arm up and look up between your hands. Bring your palms together. And as you exhale, slowly float your prayer hands down past this sixth chakra, past our fifth, and into our fourth chakra on our heart. Nice. Good. And shake it out, wiggle it out, shake the head. All right, hands on our lap. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, keeping the spine tall, glide your belly forward and lean your straight spine forward, coming into a little forward fold. Good. Just warming up our back, pressing down into your hands, bring the body back up. And again, exhale, press the body forward, just drop it forward. Good. All right. So keeping the body forward, if your chest is all the way onto your thighs, lift your chest up a little bit. You're going to take your right arm and bring it across, coming into a twist here. So that right forearm just lays on your thighs, right above your knees. Left arm drops down towards the floor. Turn the left palm out, and on an inhale breath, slowly, actually, let's leave the left palm forward. And on an inhale breath, we're warming up now. So just drag that left arm out to the side and maybe halfway up. Maybe it feels okay on your body to go a little bit further, but don't overdo, right? And then exhale, drop that arm down. Good. Now we're going to do that one more time, going maybe a little further. So on an inhale breath, float that left arm up. You can watch the hands. Yes. And then press into that right forearm as you lift the left arm up just as high as is comfortable on your body. Good. And then exhale, just watch that left hand and arm float down. Good. Yeah, finding this focal point, right? That helps us to get into the present moment. Good. Other side. So now we're just going to bring that left forearm across our thighs. Palm is up. Right arm just drags down towards the floor, relaxes towards the floor. On an inhale breath, come out to the side with that right arm, lift it up. Again, just a little bit, maybe halfway, maybe a little more. Yeah, watching it. And exhale, having that hand be your drishti gaze, that right hand. Good. And again, inhale, slowly come up. Yeah, reach up. Good. And exhale, float it back down. Only take it as far as is comfortable. Now, with body forward, bring both hands onto your thighs, press into your feet and your thighs. Slowly bring your body back up. Good. Relax it out, shake out the shoulders, relax the arms down, press into your feet, inhale, lift the shoulders up. Good. And exhale, relax the shoulders down. Now our lower body might have fallen asleep. So let's just start tapping our feet on the floor. Yeah. Good. Just waking up. Maybe you lift one foot and shake it, the other foot and shake it, other foot, shake it, other foot, shake it. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to come to a stand. Feel free to remain seated always in your chair, right? But we're going to come to a stand. Yeah. So just if that's serving you, I want to make sure you can see me here. Right. So we're going to come to the back of our chair for now. And we're going to do something a little different today. Yeah. All right. Well, we do something different every day, but really different. Okay. Well, so let's just do our moving, like shake it out, come into a little jog, just make your body, upper body nice and loose, right? Maybe you can come a little wider and do a little march with your legs. Yeah. And back to center. By now, you should be knowing what feels good on your body when we're moving like this, right? Come back to centers, just step side to side. Yeah, waking up our lower body, stretching out just nice and gently. Good. Come back to center, legs a little wide. Maybe rock the body side to side. Be mindful that you don't hit the back of your chair. Good. Side to side. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Just a minute of moving. Good. And then slowly come back to center. Good. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Hands just rest onto the top of your chair here. Lift your heels up towards the floor, off the floor. Drop your heels, lift your toes. Try to keep the hips forward as you're lifting your toes. And just do that a couple times, lifting the heels, dropping and then lifting the toes, lifting the heels and lifting the toes. Good. And one more time. Good. And lifting the toes. All right. Nice. All right. Wiggle it out. So I'm going to give you 3 options. We're just going to do a couple poses. We're going to use the seat of our chair today. So you're going to take your chair and maybe turn it around. Again, making sure that your chair is on a carpet or on something that's not going to slide, right? Now, you can either do that. We're going to use the seat of our chair. If you feel that We're going to do just a forward fold on it. If you feel that that seat's too low, you can remain with your chair just like it was here, or you can remain seated in your chair, right? So you have those three options, right? I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see my body. All right, so you're going to stand in front of the seat of your chair, if that's what you're using. I'm going to slide here a little bit so you see my head. Good. All right, so there's the seat of your chair. You're maybe about a couple inches, your knees are a couple inches away from your chair. Good. And we're just going to come into a nice forward fold. All right, so inhale, slowly reach your arms out and up, just like we did when we were seated. Good. And then as you exhale, draw your arms down, soften your knees, slide your hips back, and see if you can land your hands onto your chair. All right, good. Now, if that doesn't feel good on your back, then you go back to using the back of your chair, and we just do that, right? And if you're seated, you're just leaning forward like we did before. All right, but this could feel really good. So once here, you're looking down at your hands, good. And then I want you to see if you can straighten your knees. Just look straight down. We don't want to look back at our legs, good. All right, so hands are spread wide. That's actually a really nice stretch for your hands. Good. We're going to do a little cat-cow here. So softening your knees slightly. On an inhale breath, you're just going to lift your chest and look forward with your face, right? And then as you exhale, you're going to drop your head, the crown of your head, straighten your knees, and gently reach your back up towards the sky. Good. So we're just articulating our spine here. Again, inhale, drop. So if you're seated, you're just doing your cat-cow seated. Yeah. Just find a way to articulate your spine and it feels nice. If you're not if you're in the back of your chair, your hands are on your thighs and you're just doing this with hands on thighs, right? If that doesn't feel good on your chair. Good. One more round. Inhaling and exhaling out of the pose. Good. And then coming back to neutral, pressing down into your feet and slowly floating your hands off the chair and then reach them out and reach them up and look up. Good. Bring your palms together and bring your hands to heart. Yay. How was that? It's really nice having that base, right, to press into. Good. All right. We're going to do another lunge in this with the same prop here, right? And again, you can be back of your chair, you can use the seat, you can be seated. All right. Okay. So inhale, slowly draw the arms out and up. Good. Look up between the hands and exhale, swan dive your hands out to either side. If that feels good, relax your shoulders, bend your knees, and again, land your hands onto your chair. Good. All right. So now we're in this just little L shape here, softening the knees. We're going to take your right leg and you're just going to slide it back so that you're on the heel. You're on the whole foot. The heel's not lifted, right? If the heel is lifted, then shorten your stance. So both feet are planted on the floor. Good. Little bend in this left knee. Good. Coming into a little lunge. So take that right foot as far back as is comfortable where you can be on the heel of that back foot. Good. All right. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, try to relax. Fingers are spreading wide. Press into your fingers into the chair seat. Good. On an inhale breath, see if you can straighten that left knee. Good. And then again, we're looking down between our thumbs. Our hips are gently reaching back. The crown of our head is reaching forward. Getting a nice back leg stretch, hamstring stretch. Yeah, good. And on an exhale breath, slowly rebend the knee, that front knee. Good. On an inhale breath, draw that right foot forward. Good. And then slide the left foot back. So now you're on, and there's a little bit of that bend wherever it's comfortable in that right knee. Good. And again, if you're standing, you're just coming into lunge, right? And doing the same thing with the legs. Good. If you're seated, it's a little bit precarious. Just figure out You can just slide your foot as far back as you can seated. All right, on an inhale breath, see if you can straighten that front knee. Good. Again, we're not looking at the feet, we're looking between the thumbs. That'll keep our back nice and flat. So a nice flat back, as if I could put a cup of tea on your back and it would not spill. And find your breath. Gaze between the thumbs, that drishti gaze. Yeah, that helps us to focus, get a focal point, be in this present moment and enjoying this stretch. And as you exhale, rebend that front knee. On an inhale breath, bring that left foot back next to the right. Soften both knees, press into your toes, and on an inhale breath, slowly roll your body up. Once your shoulders come up, reach your arms out and up. Look up if it feels good. Stretch up tall and bring your palms together. Float them down past the third eye into your heart. Good. All right, let's just do a little move and shake. I want to do one more pose here since we are now nice and warmed up now. So we're going to do that same forward fold twist that we did seated. So if you're seated, you do that, right? If you're standing, you're just going to, let's see, you're going to just lean hand on the back of your chair. All right. So one more here, doing a great job in this new position. Good. All right. So turning the palms out, inhale again, stretch out, just make every motion, just feel really nice. Again, look up. Good. And then exhale, turn the palms out, soften the knees, slide your hips back, tuck the tummy in, and bring the hands onto the chair. Good. Same thing as when we started. So we're in this L shape here. This is really a really nice stretch for our whole back body here. All right, so if your hands are planted on the chair here, you're going to bring your right hand to the middle of your chair. Good. And then on an inhale breath, you're going to relax that left arm down, little bend in the knees. And on an inhale breath, you're just going to draw that left arm up towards the sky. Yes, nice straight spine again. Only take this to where it feels comfortable on your back. And then exhale, bring it back down. Good. Now put the left hand in the middle of the chair. Relax the right arm down. On an inhale breath, slowly bring that right arm out to the side and up. Again, feeling a little bit of a spiral in the spine. Nothing should be uncomfortable. Yes, so don't go that far where you're stopping your breath. Bring both hands now onto the chair. Soften the knees. Press down into your feet. Slowly roll your body straight back up. Good. Reach your arms out and up. Bring your palms together above your head. Look at the hands if that's available to you. And as you exhale, just float your hands down. Good. And relax and wiggle and shake it out. And let's all meet either staying seated or with the back of our chair, our little security blanket here. Yeah. Nice work, everyone. So it's a really nice thing to use. You can go with a little bit further into a forward fold when you use the seat of your chair. So hopefully that worked well for you. Okay. So coming into, it might feel nice now to do a little bit of a back bend, right? So softening the knees, because we've been doing forward fold. So soften your knees, glide your hands back. And this is just nice and slow and relaxed, right? Glide your hands back towards like a little airplane. Good. Feel your chest just gently lift up, lift your chin. Good. And breathe. So feel the whole front body getting a gentle opening. Maybe pressing your hips or your chest or your spine forward as you do this, and breathe. Big breath for 2 and for 1. And then slowly relax everything back to center, right? Press down into your feet and straighten your knees. Good. And on an inhale breath, lift your shoulders up, press into your toes, and exhale, relax. Good. Bring those feet again a little bit wider apart, being mindful of your chair here. And let's just rock that body side to side again. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Just nice and loose. Yeah, loosening up the body. All right. And then come back to middle, back to center, bringing those feet back to hip distance apart. And we're just going to step side to side in a star pose. So again, bringing our palms into Anjali Mudra in front of our heart. Good. And we're going to inhale and step out to the side. Good. And then we're not going to go into a forward fold here. On again, exhale it out. Inhale, step everything to the center like your little candlestick, and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale left. Exhale it out. Inhale center. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale right. Exhale it out. Inhale center. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale left. Exhale it out. Inhale center. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale right. Exhale it out. Inhale center. Exhale here. Inhale left. Exhale it out. Inhale center. Exhale here. Nice. Good. Take a nice big deep breath in and exhale it out. Good. All right. Coming to feet a little bit, that hip distance apart, about 4 to 6 inches. Again, we're going to glide our arms back. We're going to interlace our fingers behind us here, just like that. If you can see my back. Yeah. Good. And then we're going to start to relax your hands further towards the floor. Feel your shoulders stretch back. Good. And then lift your chin and find your breath. So nice, slow, deep breath. Yeah. Good. Each time you exhale, drag your hands a little closer to the floor. If you're seated in your chair, you're just grabbing either side of your chair, wherever you can grab. Yeah, to have some leverage. And breathe. 2, 1, and relax. Good. And shake it out. Good. Let's come into a little bit of a march here. Good. And then we're going to come into a little bit wider march. Good. Just moving the body again. Feels so good to move the body. Coming into a little bit of a march again, back to hip distance apart, and again a little bit wider apart. Good. And come back to center. Good. All right, and relax. Okay. So gliding ourselves over to the right side of our chair here. We're going to come into a balancing pose. So this is where that boom, that third eye comes into play, right? That balance between left, right brain, and balancing poses really kick us into that mode. So feet about hip distance apart. We're going to simply do our little tree pose here, right? So hand on chair here. At any point in time, if you feel like you want more of a challenge in this, you can have hands on your waist or, not use your chair. But I always encourage you to start with using your chair. Find a drishti gaze. That's a spot that is not moving. It can be a speck on the wall, a little chip of paint on the wall, whatever is in front of you. Yeah, but nothing that's moving. Rock your weight into your left leg, your left leg, and bend your right knee, right? So come onto the ball of your right knee. Right hand onto your hip, left hand holding on. Yes, belly's tucked in. Good. And then we're going to take that knee out to the side, if that's available to you, and maybe slide your bottom of the foot to the inside of your ankle. Now, if you want, if this is too much for you, you can stay on the ball of your foot. If you want more, you can bring your foot to your calf. So it's complete weight in that standing leg. Yeah, so you decide. But the goal here is to see if you can balance, looking at that drishti gaze, and see if you can float your hands into Anjali Mudra prayer position. Yeah. So just try. And if that's a little too wobbly or you fall out a little bit, that's good. This is all just an attempt to get balance, right? Maybe even a finger on the chair is enough and one hand at the heart. So find your hands. Now tell yourself, I've got this. I can do this. I've got it. Hands, if both hands are into prayer position, you can raise your fingertips up towards the sky. Yes, just as far as they're comfortable. Maybe separate your arms once they get up there. Yeah, if you have hold of your chair, you can just reach that one arm up. Yes, find your balance today and breathe. Yeah, tummy tucking in and up, staring at that spot and saying to yourself, you've got this, you've got it, you're focused, you're centered. Good. And then slowly bring your palms together, slowly float your hands down to your heart. Good. And then just gently come out of your legs. Good. And shake it out. Yeah, wiggle those feet, shake your head even, shake off any tension that you may have built up with doing that. It's very, very common where, especially in our hips, we zoom, right? Get that tension built up right in there. Okay, we're gonna just do the same thing on the other side. So slide over to the other side of your chair so you have it here. Good. And just a nice tall spine. That alone will help your balance. All right. Rocking the weight into this inner leg, right? And bending the left knee now. So this leg, even though there's most of the weight, even with the ball of your foot, there's still about 90% of the weight in your thigh. So it's a great balance pose no matter where your leg is, right? We want to engage the standing leg. So squeeze your glute muscles, engage your kneecap up. Yes, we want a nice sturdy base. Good. Now take the leg where you'd like. Try to do what you did on the other side on this side. So if the knee is out, fine. If and then you bring that bottom of the foot to the inside of your ankle for stability. Yeah, or you're on your calf, whatever you decide to do. Yes, good. And first get that drishti gaze, that spot to stare at. That's going to help you to balance. Good. And then you experiment, one hand at the heart, maybe both hands at the heart. If that is too much for you, then you come back slowly into the pose with your legs, and maybe you put a finger on the chair. Just find your place today. Good. And then hands can remain at the heart. Maybe you reach your fingertips up towards the sky, your prayer hands up towards the sky, and spread your arms out wide. Maybe there's one hand up. You decide and focus. That focal point is right there. And tell yourself, I've got this. I'm here, I'm balanced, I'm steady, I'm focused. Yeah. Keep breathing, don't stop breathing. And then on your next exhale breath, slowly come out the way you came in, bringing the hands together, slowly floating down. Sometimes this is the hardest part. We would just want to flop out of the pose, right? And then release the legs. Good. And shake it out. Ooh. Yeah. Good. All right. Coming to the back of our chairs if you're standing. Yeah. And I didn't cue the seated part of tree pose, but basically it's taking your knee out. Same thing with the arms, maybe leaning the body forward. Too late now, but next time we do that, just remember that you can do this seated as well. All right. So coming with hands onto the chair. Start to take one foot at a time and walk your body back. Yeah, you can hang on to the back of your chair or your fingers can be forward, coming into downward facing dog. So hips just are stretching back, knees are relaxed, heads relaxing in between the arms. And find your breath. Nice big, slow breath. Yeah. Maybe on an inhale breath, you straighten your knees. And reach your hips back. And breathe. So feel that stretch from your fingertips all the way down the back of your head, your back, your glutes, back of your legs, even your heels. Big breaths here. Each time you exhale, soften, relax your shoulders down, relax your spine down. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, soften your knees if you straightened them. Again, look up towards the back of your chair and very slowly make your way halfway to just take a couple steps. So you're about halfway back to your chair. Coming into child's pose. which is a beautiful pose for this chakra. So you can either stack your hands one at a time, right? Or flatten your hands. Take a breath in and exhale. Drop your forehead onto your hands. Again, knees are bent, back is relaxed. Yeah, and if the hands are too low, that's why the fists come in. There's a little bit higher. Yeah, and if that's not serving you at all, you can stand and just lay your pancaked hands onto your forehead. It's igniting that third eye. This is our truth, where we find trusting in ourselves, right? That intuition, that gut feel. This is where it is, and it's always right 100% of the time. You just need to listen. Good. So if you're down here with your hands stacked, grab onto your chair, and on an inhale breath, slowly bring your body back up. Good. Walk all the way back to the back of your chair now fully. Good. Arms down alongside the body. If you had your hands up here, and if you're ever seated at a table, you can pancake your hands and drop that forehead, especially if your mind and your decision making is all over the board. Boom, engage this third eye, quiet down and listen. Good. Arms down alongside the body. Inhale, pressing to your toes. Stretch the shoulders up. Feel that spine, each vertebrae getting space in between. And exhale it out. Relax. Good. Let's all make our way back to our chair here. Good. All right. And we're going to make a nice slow descent to our chair through chair pose, right? All right. So we're right in front of the chair. If you're seated, we're going to meet you there in a second. We're going to bring your arms out in front. Good. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, start to slide your hips back like you're going to go sit down in your chair. Yeah, so just take this wherever it's comfortable. Good. Press the big toe mounds into the floor. Maybe lift the forehead and lift the hands up on an angle, coming into chair pose, and breathe. Big breath here for 3 and for 2. Maybe even a little smile on your face in this just really challenging pose, right? And as you exhale, relax your hands down. Good. Start to draw them towards the floor. See if you can find or fish for that front of your chair. Bring your palms onto that front of the chair and just help your hips to just gently float down to the seat of your chair. Nice. Good. Whoo, and shake it out. That one gets your heart beating. Yeah, gets your blood circulating. Good. So shake out any tension that you built up. Wiggle your hips. Good. All right. We're going to stay forward in our chair. We're going to spend a little time opening up our hips today. So we're going to start first with scooted all the way to the front of the chair with a wide stance, right? Feet on the floor. Yes. Heels grounded. Nice, tall spine. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath with a flat back, flat, straight spine, just come forward. And you start to feel a stretch in your inner thighs. We get so tight there from sitting. Yeah. And then just start to rotate your whole body, the whole trunk of your body in circles. So we're not moving our head. We're just rotating the body in one direction. Good. And then the next time that you come forward, you'll pause and just roll the opposite direction. Yeah, nice and slow, nice and stretchy. Good. And next time you come forward, pause, press down into your feet, and slowly bring your body back up. Bring your toes in, your heels in, your toes in, your heels in. Good. All right, coming into our hips again, more so the full hip now with our hip opener. So taking a nice big breath in, body is nice and tall. Exhale, lean forward about halfway. Clasp your hands behind your right knee, interlace your fingers, Slowly press into your feet to bring your body back up, your arms straighten. On an inhale breath, tuck the belly in and see if you can hug your right knee into your chest or your right thigh into your belly. See if your shoulders can reach back. Good. Let's just do a couple circles, nice slow circles. It always feels good on our ankles, right? Think of your feet and the ankles. They hold your whole body up each and every day. Get it going where it needs to go, right? And all right, relax the foot now. Let's just rock it side, front to back. Good. If this is not serving, you can always keep your toe on the floor and just wiggle the foot out as well. All right. If you have your knee hugged up here, options for that leg are you can guide the outside of the ankle above the knee, right? You can even do the foot if you want more of a stretch. Yeah, or ankle, or even just the upper leg somewhere. If this is not comfortable and you cannot have a nice straight spine, we're just going to cross at the ankles. Good. So ankles here, if you're at your ankles, you're just going to relax that right leg open. Again, start to feel that opening in your leg. If you're up here, if your leg is up, you can lift the toes up. And that might just be enough of a stretch for you here. It might be your edge, right? Your challenge today. Good. If you want to go further, take a big breath in. We're all going to lift our chin. Get a nice straight spine, shoulders reach back. As you exhale, start to press your belly button forward. Keep your gaze up so that your spine stays straight. Just take it forward as far as is comfortable on this right hip. Really mindful if you have hip replacement that you don't do this unless you get an okay from your doctor or it feels good on your hip. But if you cross at your ankles, that's a little safer. Yeah. And then relax the gaze down towards the floor. Good. All right. And again, if you're feeling like you want even more, you can relax your upper or your forearms onto that top leg as adding a little bit of weight. So just find your edge. That's too much for me today. Yeah, good. And breathe. Let's close our eyes. Good. And just bring your focus to that third eye, that area between your eyebrows. And as you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in through that third eye. And as you slowly exhale both through your nose, see if you can soften something that the tension in your body that you're holding. Maybe relax that right leg, right? Maybe relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take 3 more slow, deep breaths here. Nice and slow, breathing in, getting all that fresh breath in through your nose and that third eye, that whole area. And as you exhale, try to soften something, your teeth, right? Your jaw, your hands. So amazing how many things we grip when we're in a little bit of a challenge, right? So let's try to soften on the exhale breath. One more nice long deep breath. And one more nice longer exhale breath. Good. On an inhale breath, press down into your standing foot. Slowly bring your body back up. I'm hoping that this pose feels better on each and every time we do it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side, right? So take a breath in, and as you exhale, just lean your body forward, right? Coming into a forward fold. And then clasp behind that left knee now, and on an inhale breath, slowly bring your body back up. Arms start to straighten, belly tucks in as you hug. This is also really good for our lower intestinal tract. Yeah. And let's just do a couple circles here. Again, if holding your leg up and you're rounded forward and it's too much for you, you just keep your toe on the floor, move your foot around one direction, and then move it around other direction. Or if you're up here, you're doing the ankle. Good. And then, so if you are up here and you want to guide the outside of this now left foot or ankle or leg, above this right knee, or you're just going to cross at your ankle. Yeah. And just relax this left up to the side, right? If you're not feeling too much of a stretch, you might scoot a little more forward in your chair. So the weight of the leg is opening up the hip. Good. All right. So take a nice big breath in, lift the chest. Yeah. If your leg is up here, you can lift your toe up. Feel that engagement and that stretch, just doing that. And as you exhale, again, nice straight spine, keep the gaze up. And just press your nice straight spine forward, belly forward. And then as you exhale breath, relax your head down, looking at the floor. Good. And again, on this side, you can pancake your forearms onto that lower leg for more weight. Close your eyes and find your breath. Nice big deep breath. Breathing in through that third eye and breathing out through the nose. Yeah, obviously we're not breathing in the third eye, but just imagine that breath going in past the third eye as it goes into your nose. Yeah. And each time again you exhale, see what you can relax and soften. Your arms, hands, toes. Yeah, just melt into this opening as much as you possibly can and let that breath guide you. Your breath is a guide, especially for discomfort and relaxation. And on your next inhale breath, just slowly make your way up and out of the pose, pressing into that standing foot to lift the upper body up, and then let go of that leg and relax. Shake it out. Last shake here, just shake out any tension that you were building up in your body. Roll the shoulders out. Good. Relax. Leaning forward, grabbing your chair, scooting your hips all the way to the very back of your chair now. Good. All right. So take a nice big deep breath in. Really good job, everyone. And as you exhale, just allow your eyes to close softly. And again, bringing your awareness to that third eye. Yeah. And just imagining that third eye, that breath going into your nostrils, past your third eye. And into that pineal gland, that brain matter. And then as you exhale, just find the body soften. So our spine is erect, but our body is relaxed and loose. Let's flip our palms up on our lap. Rest the tops of your hands onto your thighs. The body is still now. Make any last tiny little adjustments to get completely comfortable, and then still the body. Now keep your attention on that sixth chakra, that Ajna chakra. And alternate between focused attention on that third eye and then total relaxation. And alternate between those two states. Focusing on that third eye as you inhale, and then relax the body completely as you exhale. And you may feel little twitches or maybe discomfort, pleasant or unpleasant sensations, and just be with whatever is going on in your body. Just let it be. Single point attention, and then just letting go. Feel the expansion each time you let go. Now completely relax the body. Relax the focus on the third eye. Feel the whole body soften. Your toes, your feet, your ankles, shins, thighs, hamstrings. Feel the entire weight of your body melting into your chair. Relax all of the internal organs. Feel your shoulders soften. Your right arm relaxed, your right hand and fingers. Left arm, left hand and fingers. Feel your throat relax, back of your neck, the back of your head, top of your head, your forehead, eyebrows, and that area between your eyebrows, third eye. Relax your eyeballs back into the eye sockets. Putting a little smile on your face. So relax your whole face, all of those tiny little muscles. Put a little smile there again. Whole body's relaxed now. And take a gentle breath in and let it go. Just for this next few minutes, just be here. Relax. slowly bring your awareness to how you feel. And take a breath in. Slowly breathe it out. And gently bring your awareness to your environment. Noises around you. Temperature of the room on your skin. And gently bring your awareness to your third eye. And take a breath in through the nose and into the third eye, igniting that intuition. And as you exhale, feel the body remaining relaxed. Release any last bits of tension you might have been holding. For only when the mind is relaxed does bliss dawn. Begin to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Making some gentle swaying in your body. Just gently waking your body back up. Smile on the face. Yeah. And then bringing your hands back, your body back to center, your hands into prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Curl your fingers in, coming into that mudra for third eye. Knuckles together, point your fingers reaching up towards the sky for that positive, uplifting energy. Thumbs resting underneath those fingers. Yes. Rest your hands onto your heart. Take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently bow your forehead towards your fingertips. Again, knowing that we have all of the answers inside of us. So when we get into our head and our decision making is all jumbled and we are feeling overwhelmed in life, just sit and get quiet a little, close your eyes and tap in to the answer. For the answer will either come or it wasn't important and it's not needed. And when you're feeling ready and complete and at your own pace, gently begin to just flutter the eyes open, let the light in slowly, and lift your head up to the center. Yes, bringing your hands fully into Anjali Mudra, palms together. Thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself today and every day. Have a lovely week. Namaste.